Hello and happy gaming, everyone. This is Dark Sage Walker, and before we move on to another elimination round, well, you know what they say, third time's a charm, right? Alright, so we've now learned that Fury does not use two uses of an item for the price of one use, it just uses it twice. So, kinda pointless to have things like, you know, chocolate cookie and whatnot, when the fact of the matter is you're just gonna end up going through your durability just twice as quickly. And we've also learned a valuable lesson about going in prepared. Well, I mean, that's just sad. Alright, well, that's about what we can do. And you would expect one of them to be, you know, under 4. Or under 5, I should say. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you silly slime ball. What did you expect? Alright, if I sound a little out of it, I did just wake up. And then came on and said, hey, I should try this challenge again. Cause I'm not going to let a silly old challenge like this keep me down. Wow, they really don't want me to use short sword. They really, really don't want me to use short sword. You know what? I'm still gonna use it. I don't care. I'll stab for one. There we go. Much better. Now what is this? Crossbow. Alright. So we've got a few things to use now. Hammer only has one use left. Poor short swords. See, and there's a good chance that this isn't going to be enough to take on the next enemy. So, you need to get comfortable with the idea of either pulling out hammer for a battle, or pulling out duplicate to use either sword or crossbow. So let's see what comes up. Well, I mean, I have no choice but to take on Pirate. I wouldn't exactly call him a super difficult opponent, but just to be safe. There we go. Swords all the way. We are your basic fighter. Let's do this. Give me more 4s. Stabby. Stabby. Focus. 6. Cool, that's all I can do. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Like that. That's how I want to do this. Alright, and that also gets us a plasma gun, and frees up a spot in our inventory, so let's move the short sword over. Got one use of that, so 3 swings of that probably isn't going to be enough. Sorry, trying to do some math in my head, which is very interesting to do when you've just woken up. Let's play it safe. Give me the crossbow. Nine damage. 6 damage. Alright. It's actually working out quite well. How dare you? You little munchkin. Alright. We'll definitely take the unique grindstone, but I'm going to save it until later. We got Stereo Head coming up, and we know he's weak to electric. Healing Crystal is nice. Just need to make sure that we can take him out. Now, with the addition of Plasma Gun, I should be able to do that very effectively. Alright, so we'll be able to take him out. Just need to make sure we have more aggressive equipment when it comes time. And there we go. So we're going to open this treasure chest, get ourselves a Keyblade, which I really like Keyblade. I think it's a very good card. Got 1 use of sword, 1 use of crossbow, and 4 Keyblades. That's not going to be enough. Yes, give me the staff. Yes, give me the lament. Give me the apple. And we're moving on. So, let's see. You're strong against poison, but you're not necessarily weak against fire. So, yawn. Sorry about that. Yeah. There we go. Dryad is not the scariest opponent in the world. Regardless, I want to make sure that we've got everything we need for this fight. There you go. Actually, that was pretty good. Oh no, not 2 damage. What am I gonna do now? There we go. That was a pretty good fight. All things said and done, considering the limited uses my... Ooh, another lament. Now, it doesn't really help my position against Cactus. Two-handed sword I think we will definitely save until later. Actually, I think we want to put in Staff instead of Lament, because I don't really want Cactus to get 1s. Let's not even worry about upgrades until the end. However, burning your dice seems like a good idea. There we go. You're gonna use it because, honestly, it's 3 thorns, huh? You're that kind of jerk. Alright. Does it still do damage to me? You gotta be kidding me. And let's start loading up the crossbow. Those bolts are heavy, you know. You can't just be like doo-doo, pew. It's not like using a modern firearm. Those bolts, they weigh something. All right, so just one last shot of the crossbow will do the job. Renew my plasma gun, and there he goes. And that's a level up. More dice. Alright, so, Bully. Definitely want to go full Lament against him. because I don't want him throwing rocks at me. I'm sorry, they hurt. It's just demeaning. And yes, I could use Keyblade, but I'd rather have Plasma Gun ready to go. So I mean, yeah, getting punched still hurts, but not to the same degree. Might as well just call it good here. I'll be back, and I've got plenty more rocks where those came from. Which is here, in this underground dungeon full of rocks. Hey, you didn't really need to clarify that, but thank you. Glad we know what you were thinking now. Give me the staff. Another lament. Ooh, and Venus Flytrap. Oh, we've just had a delivery of some very stylish scarves. No, just the fighting stuff? Fair enough. So do I want Venus Flytrap or Lament? I'm gonna take one or the other, just not sure which one. I think right now not Venus Flytrap, Lament seems stronger. Really? Oh, but it's between you or goddamn asshole bird? Alright, you know what? We'll just take this and fight Super Sneezy, because that seems like less of a pain than goddamn asshole bird. I mean, there's no reason to hold on to this, so there it goes. Roll an extra die, okay. I thought I was going to get more out of it than that, but oh well. Oh, it needs to be a 6 to freeze. Ah, man. Alright, so that's 2 poison. Needs to be a 6 to poison, not poison, freeze, so yay. Now when it says a random amount, I'm assuming there's some sort of qualifier there. Alright, so I gotta use up the rest of Lament to actually finish this fight, but at least we're finishing it. I still have plenty more gear, I just don't like the idea of having to use so much of it. Okay, they really want me to have staff. Like, oh my goodness. Alright, so what do we got? And I mean, yeah, we'll just start using up these staves. It's weird that I have so many of them. Good old Jerkbird. Alright, so 3 of your dice are going to be frozen, and 1 is going to be burning. I can live with that. Alright, so you're not going to be able to use Flight, which is good for me. Fortunately, you still get Echo Blast. Really? Really? That's how you want to play this? Alright, well, we just have to play it patiently. Oh, pardon me. Darn, not that. What am I gonna do? worst. Just gonna have to play it slow but steady. Make absolutely no mistake, Loud Bird can be a run ender. Honestly, I think it's better just to use Plasma Gun, because for some reason he can't dodge that. That right now is kind of the big crux of the case, is that I need something that he can't dodge. I'm not going to use up the durability on Staff, even though I'm taking a bunch of damage from him. But that's entirely why Loud Bird is so dangerous, is that he has way too much control over the battlefield for a level 4 monster. He's way overpowered. You can complain about Kraken all you want, but I think Loud Bird is the real problem. How should I combine durability? So we'll take a fresh staff. God, I've got so much equipment that takes up 2 spots. But it's what I'm being given to work with. I'll be able to finish up Plasma Gun next round. Figured as much. Damn curses. Now, of course he gets to do it again. I hate you so much. Alright, so we should be able to end this. Yeah, go ahead, use it, see if I care. And victory. Whew! Yeah, I was cutting it a little close. Open up the old backpack, and we're going to be copying... Two-Handed Sword. Because frankly, that thing is going to be valuable. Alright, so where do we start? Oh, hey, Wicker Man and Snowman, you're both weak against fire, and I still have a lot of staff uses. 1, 4, 2. Alright, so just to make sure I don't completely undercut myself, we're doing that. Then Wicker Man, let's go. I didn't even pay attention to what I was doing. I hope I went in a direction that's got health. I guess if I didn't, I'll know soon enough. But that just makes everything so much easier. No, I went in a direction that had a shop. Okay, we're gonna buy that boomerang, but we're not gonna use it right away. And I may very well need to come back for that health. Ooh, what's up here? Plasma Blaster! Alright. I have no qualms with that whatsoever. There we go. This should be plenty sufficient for Snowman. Snowman! Listen to that voice. Oh yeah. He knows he's the shit. Might as well just use it. Let's actually leave it at that. So that's 4 damage, 2 freeze. Yay. Of course you freeze some things I wanted to use. Why wouldn't you? Alright, and that's it. Bye-bye, Snowman. It's nice seeing you. You're basically just good for a laugh, is what it kind of boils down to. Inferno! Oh my. I mean, we've got some good stuff to go into the final battle with. So let's save whatever upgrades we have coming to us. They will be useful. Alright, so we've got plenty of uses of my stuff. Should be able to bring him down anyway. Might be tight, because let's be fair, I really wasn't thinking about what I was doing before I came into this fight, which is the same problem I had against Banshee last time. That's gonna be a bunch of poison. And he's gonna use all 6 of them, isn't he? Yep, that's what it looks like. Oh my god, I hate you. Boy, I'm glad we've got some health coming after this fight. You are the worst. So you gotta use both of your dice to activate one rat, but then how much you want to bet he's gonna roll nothing but 5s and 6s. You know, I'm usually not the first person to be like, oh, the computer cheats! But in this instance, sure looks like he did. Cool. Grab the health. Now, what would be the best way to take out this monkey? There we go, like that. I'm also rather happy that the game didn't even offer me chocolate cookie, so I didn't have to face up to that. Alright, let's gun ya. Alright. Pretty good amount of damage for one turn, if you ask me. And of course you're gonna curse me because you're a horrible creature. Alright, I've got two-handed swords too. Thank you, Curse. You've done me a great service today. Your hapless flesh will fail you one day! You can't rely on anything except bones! Does that remind me of Conan the Barbarian? Not a thing in this world you can trust, Conan. But This you can trust. E-Blade, I'll take it. Alright, so let's see, what... Okay, that's not great. Oh my goodness! When you upgrade something, you get full durability back. Oh my goodness, I had no clue. I feel like double time stupid right now. I honestly had no idea that was a thing. That makes this challenge so much easier. I was gonna say, anyone except for her should be an easy victory. Of course, it's her, so... Apparently I shouldn't be having more than 3 or 4 fights a week. So, you better make this one worth it. Alright, so let's make every shot count. Alright, down to 11 health in 1 turn. Not bad, but more than likely she's going to put up 12 shield. So, how best does one punch through 12 shield? Probably with a two-handed sword. That's a good way to punch through 12 shield. Burn. Sweet. Hey, I told you, third time was a charm. Even did it in under half an hour. Yeah. Surprised me. Oh man, what a shock. I had no idea. Inevitability of Rust achievement unlocked. And look at that, we get to move on to elimination round with everyone now. That's perfect. And that's going to be Banshee. Hobbies: screaming impossibly. Childhood pet. Well, I used to swallow a goldfish every morning for breakfast, if that counts. Creepy. 6 things you can't live without: reeds, whirlpools, puddles, fog, pondweed, and the never-ending echo of terrible despair. You're a banshee, that makes sense. Reason for entering the dungeons. I mean, have you tried finding work as a professional banshee? Okay, she's got a point. If you're a banshee and your entire job is just to wail mournfully upon someone's encroaching death, I mean, who's gonna hire you? Like, the Angel of Death? You know, the River Keeper for Styx, I guess? I mean, that's about your job prospects. I mean, you're not getting an office job. No one's gonna trust you around food. As a banshee, you're pretty much just stuck. So yeah, I guess working for Lady Luck is about as good as it gets for her. Anyway, I told you third time was a charm, so we can now move on to the rest of the elimination round. So, perfect. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, subscribe to the channel to see more in the future. Drop a like, leave a comment, do all the stuff that makes me feel good and helps me get noticed on YouTube. And that's it for right now. This is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you.